What's up, everybody? Reminds me of that song from Lost. You are everybody. I have a fresh French press of coffee. Get my live chat turned on the phone here. Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do some more Rohan content tonight. Rohan, whatever you want to call it. Waiting for peeps to get around. You are everybody. Alright, we were helping Theodred, Prince of Rohan. We're about to run out to the ford and talk to his squire. You are everybody. You are everybody.
These men need to be stronger.
We are the only defense.
I need to make them stronger.
Find a warrior and an archer and fight with them, Telemar. Perhaps your example will teach them something.
I am ready to show you the strength of my arm.
Okay, helped him out.
If you believe you can best me in training, prove it is so.
I shall prove it, good sir.
Well, what do you think of their abilities?
Are they made of stern enough stuff to stand against the forces of Saruman you beheld within Isengard? Athelard sighs heavily. They will have to do. You should find Vrungar and help him with the training of his riders. He is just to the north of Grimbold's camp. Oh, I remember where they're at. I saw them earlier when I was riding around. I have coffee. Don't really think I need birch right now, but I'll go ahead and harvest it because you never know.
My men are practicing a technique to help them fight from horseback.
Gather up the nets they've already thrown and bring them to me, and I will give them to new riders. Okay. Well, you know, you just ran right past it there, buddy. I must face your target. I don't want to face my target.
Very good. Their skill throwing the nets is improving with each pass.
Tell my prince that the riders are prepared, and I have some craftsmen working on more nets. We can certainly do that, good sir. What time is it? 6:30 Central Time. About 8 o'clock, 7:38 is when we're going to be starting groups tonight. See if Joe gets around tonight. We'll be leveling up Joe. Otherwise, we'll be heading into Moria this evening, I believe.
We need every man to be ready, for what I have in mind is dangerous.
But the reward, should we prevail, could be significant. If we wait until Saruman's army is ready, we cannot hope to hold the fort against him. We do not have the men. Your report of the size of Saruman's force has it much larger than I feared. If we can catch him before he is ready, we might strike such a blow that his force will be sent into disarray. He is wise, yes? And is the wise man not cautious? He will see that we have taken him by surprise, and will retreat behind his walls and will continue to grow his army until he is certain we cannot oppose him. Every day that goes by is a day in our favor. The size of his army is of no account as long as it stays within Isengard. Let it stay there forever. We must make him uncertain enough of his success that he never moves it. That is my proposal. If you are still willing to help, Grimbold has asked that you ride with him. Grimbold is back at the other camp, right? Oh no, wait, he's here. The other guy was back at the other camp. Herp derp.
Prince Theodred's plan is a daring one, but there is wisdom in it.
I would like you by my side during this daring strike, Telemar. We will plant the seed of doubt in Saruman's mind, and he may think twice before sending his army forth.
Prince Theodred's plans are set forth on the map table. We
Study
begin
them.
at dawn.
Okay. Where's the map? Oh, over here. You study the maps placed upon the table and consider Theodred's plan. First, he must determine what defenses to leave at the fort of Isen, and he will ride north to Isengard with a host of riders. The attack will begin at dawn.
Dawn came swiftly on the 25th of February, as my prince prepared to conduct his daring strike.
I hope you've wakened refreshed, Telemar. I doubt not this will be a long day. I have a few matters left undone, which must be resolved, then we will ride. We must not leave the fort undefended. Who did you have in mind to command the riders we leave behind? Caddo was my first choice. His brother Edwig already spoke to me, desiring a place in our host. Their mother is old, and if our attack on Isengard goes ill, I would not deprive her of both her sons. Come, Telemar, we will tell Kiston to deliver the message. Kinston. He never did find his bracer, did he? Let's go back to her. Cat is a man of Rohan and will understand what is needed of him. I will not advance through the front gate to victory while leaving the postern gate open to an enemy. Someone must stay to hold the fort in the event I have misjudged Saruman's mind. Theodred lowers his voice and addresses you quietly. You should go with Kinston to deliver my words, Telemar. He is untested by battle, and the men still see him as a green boy. Cather may be less bristly towards my esquire if you are there as well. I need a word with Athelard before we go. He is not pleased at the quality of the spears we have, but it is too late to make more. They will have to suffice. Alright, Kinston. Yes, you may. You have come a long way from your homeland, Telemar, and you have seen a great deal of danger. These battles in which you have fought, When you were embroiled in the thick of them, were you frightened? I cannot ask this of the men. They would think me a coward, but I am already frightened, and we have not yet begun to march. Well, I will be with Theodred, and he has never known fear. I could not bear to bring shame upon my family or my prince. Everyone is scared on the eve of battle, good sir. Ah, I got stuck on a rock. I should not be left behind. My place is at the front of the column with my prince. Kata's eyes flash angrily at you from beneath the rim of his helmet. I will do as I am commanded, but I wish it were not necessary. My men will hold the fort against whatever comes as my prince desires, but I think we wait here uselessly while our brothers and our friends ride into battle against the armies of Saruman. I understand the need for it, but I chafe at that need and do not want to sit here in idleness while Prince Theoden rides into danger. Gather to me, men of Rohan. I did tell the prince that Kata would not be happy about staying here. You heard me tell him that. I'm going to stay here for a few minutes to see if I can find my missing braces. You should cross the ford again and tell the prince that the ford will be defended while we are away. Alright. Back across the ford I go to report to Theodred. Oops. All is ready then. Kata will hold the east bank of the ford with the men at his command, and the rest of us will ride north to Isengard. The Airred will follow my lead, and Grimbold will dismount and command the foot as a separate unit if the terrain off the road warrants it. Athelard will call the mark for the archers. It will be some hours before we are in sight of Isengard. It is best we get started. Let us ride together, Telemar. Let us bring news of our defiance to Saruman himself.
Prince Theodred left riders at the ford of Isen to guard the passage into Rohan, and he went north with a second group to Isengard.
Hey, Salmonfire. It's a pleasant morning for riding, Telemar. If it stays thus, we will be at Isengard by midday, and have brought Saruman to heel not long after. Let us catch up to the prince and get a good view of the road ahead. My prince, what is the word from ahead? We will soon know. I sent Hildred on ahead to scout the road. We are nearly there, Telemar. I can smell the stench of Isengard even from here. Look, he returns. Prince Theodred. There are orcs and half-orcs outside the walls, but their number is not great. We have taken the wizard unawares. Perhaps. Do not celebrate yet, Hildred. The battle is still unfought. This news lightens my heart, but we must not forget that Saruman is devious. This strike will remind him we are not to be lightly set aside, and that he is not immune to attack. Any more than that is more than I expect. Dawn has passed. It will be midday when we move to the next stage of my plan. Ready yourself for what comes next, Telemar.
Theodred came to the gates of Isengard by midday, and the Uruks arrayed before him, readied for his assault. We lined up, ready to charge.
Hildred spoke true. There are orcs outside the walls, but the numbers should not be a problem for us, Telemar. Let us see what they think of my riders. Rohirrim! Our foes lie before us. See them assembled outside their walls. Grimbold, have your archers send our greeting to Saruman. With pleasure, my prince. Archers, forward. Volley. Pew pew pew. Grimbold, take Telemar, attack from the flank while our riders harry them. That was not all of them, Telemar. Stay alert. Excuse me. More half-orcs approach. Here comes another, and it sounds like a big one. Oh, no. Hold on. Grimbold, Telemar! Prince Theodred has routed the enemy. Victory is ours. Come with me and we will see them howling back into the ring of Isengard. We will send them back to Saruman.
Our victory was short-lived. All was still as the gates of Isengard swung open. Out boiled a mighty force of Saruman's Uruks. They sought to surround us, and Theodred ordered a retreat.
We're outnumbered, Telemar. The prince has ordered a retreat, but first we must survive this attack. Our riders have managed to net some of our foes. Attack the netted orcs and keep them from breaking through. I will try to drive some of the others away. Are you Telemar? You are! We have to get out of here! Shouts of despair and cries of terror rise from the pockets of Rohirrim still fighting for their lives. The archer looks at you with fear in his eyes and throws his bow down in the dust. The day is lost! There are too many Uruks! The men begin to break for the road back to the ford, and all sense of order is lost as the Uruks gather on all sides. Things are not looking good for the Rohirrim and Prince Theodred.
We formed up between Theodred and our foes, fighting for our lives and his. There seemed to be no end to the Uruks.
We must turn and face our pursuers, Telemar. We must give Prince Theodred time to move further south. We must fall back. Every second we give to Prince Theodred is a second unwasted. So long as we stand, Rohan stands with us. Oh no! Edwig has taken a grievous blow. The time for fighting is over. Run! There is no victory here. We have to run. I am doing so. They will be on us in moments, Telemar. Let me gather the men about us and ready them for a final assault. Gather to me! Saruman's hammer stroke will soon be upon us. Our prince has reached safety, but we cannot allow this force to reach him. Captain, a rider! It's Wilfrith. Captain, a second force of Uruks has come to the fort in secret. Kata has been driven back into Rohan. Prince Theodred is in danger. 1,000 curses upon Saruman. He sent a second force of Uruks to the ford on the other side of the river. We have to get back to the prince at once. Without Kata at the ford, Prince Theodred cannot drive them off with the few men he has in his party.
The Uruks pursued us as we fled, and the riders Theodred left at the ford were driven away by their onslaught. The prince was forced onto the island in the middle of the river, attacked from both sides, and we could not reach him. All seemed lost.
We're on the Laurelin server, Strix. And our guild groups, our kin groups, start in about an hour.
In the middle of the River Isen. We had to fight through the line of Uruks to reach him.
We're always taking new people, so if you want to join us, we're on Laurelin. We play Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from around 8 p.m. Central onwards, and Saturday and Sunday mornings from around 8 a.m. Central onwards. Death to the forces of Saruman! Death to them all! Quickly, Telemar, we must get to the water's edge and see what has happened to the prince. We must save the prince. Do not give up. There is no time, Telemar. Prince Theodred is beset on all sides. We have to cross the river and break through that ring that surrounds him. Oh no, the prince has fallen. Someone fights on, keeping the Uruks at bay. They got Grimbold, or they got Kinston. No.
Well, there's a face I've seen before.
It's Morflack. Oh, you bastard. I remember you.
Tell him, I thought we would meet again. The old man was not pleased to lose you as his guest. He was very cross with Morflack. But in his wisdom, he sent me forth to gain his forgiveness, and with a simple mission. All I need to do was kill the horse prince. I've done it, and more besides. And now I'll settle my score with you.
In the distance, you hear a horn blowing from far away to the east.
Enough! Gather to me, boys! Finish this maggot once and for all!
Grumbled says, Prince Theodred, be strong. Morflack's attention is drawn to the eastern bank of the ford, but before you can take advantage of his inattention, you are yourself rooted in the spot with wonder. A line of riders has come from Rohan, and the courage of the Uruks melts away as the Rohirrim prepare to charge.
And yet, as the sun set and our hopes with it, the sound of a horn signaled the arrival of a new force on the far side of the river. Elfhelm riding hard from Helm's Deep, with many riders at his call. The Uruks retreated before him, and the day was saved. But much was lost that could not be regained. Night fell on the 25th of February, as my prince prepared for one last journey. A journey to lands we know not.
You are Telemar. Grimbold spoke to me of you. He says you fought bravely today. Elfhelm looks across the waters of the Eisen into the distance. Many men fought bravely today. For many a man, this was his last battle. I rode hard from Helm's Deep when Saruman's forces were spotted. Would that we got here sooner. Grimbold is with the prince. You should go to him. Telemar. Prince Theodred's wounds are grievous. He does not have much time left. I have given him a bedroll and tried to make him as comfortable as I can, but I am a veteran of many wars, and I have seen death in all its forms, but to see Theoden's king's heir like this, more than my prince will die tonight. I fear Rohan dies with him. Grimbold, my old friend. My prince, I am here. Is the ford... is it... We will still hold the ford, my prince. The Uruks have retreated to Isengard. Good. We need to keep... We will hold the ford. Saruman cannot break us here, Prince Theodred. Elfhelm, I thought I saw your shield. You did, my prince. I rode down the great orc that gave you the wound. His courage deserted him, and I planted my spear in his back. Courage. Kinston, where is... You need your rest, my prince. We will speak of Kinston another time. Grimbold, I am not a child. Kinston fell defending you from the orcs, my prince. He was very brave. Telemar, I want you to know... Theodred coughs weakly. He is clearly near the end of his strength. My father cannot stand alone. His eyes close for a moment, but keeps speaking. My father, the king, he needs allies. If Rohan is to survive, he will have them. All of us will aid Theoden King. Aye, we are sworn to the king. You will be with him, my prince. We will bring you to Edoras. No! Leave me here. I will keep the ford. Aomer. Oh, and it just changed to Corpse of Theodred. Oh shit. This is why this is the best. I love this game. This is why this is such a good MMORPG, because it's just So the writing in this game is so amazing. Sorry, I'll catch up on YouTube in a little bit. This is way too intense. Prince Theoden is dead. We will bury him here, as was his wish, alongside his men. They will not return to Rohan, but we will keep the ford alongside their prince until the end of all days.
We have lost much this day, but we cannot despair. We must not.
Saruman accomplished what he wished this day, but there will come another day, and when it does, he will seek to cross the Eisen and move into Rohan. My men and I will stand against him, and if you will stand with us, we may stand the longer. These dark days grow darker still. Rest now while you can, Telemar.
It has been a long day, and we could all use a rest.
We have the ford, but we have lost Prince Theodred, and that weighs heavily on my mind. I fear the doom of Rohan is near. Go south of here to the milestone located in this camp. You will find a bedroll. Rest while you can. We will need you to be ready. The bedroll is uncomfortable, and you can feel every jutting stone of the hard ground through it. Even so, you are so exhausted by the events of the day that you fall into a troubled sleep.
You should get what rest you can, my friend, and try not to dwell upon the horrors of the battle. Perhaps things will seem less grim by the light of day.
Nothing moves within Grimbold's camp. You know Theodred did not die at this place, but the sight of the fallen prince still fills you with regret and with worry for the future of his kingdom. The dream holds you in its grip and refuses to let you go. Candath's here. Oh, I think you might be asleep, Telemar. Candath the Ranger stands before you, an eyebrow raised in amusement. Your journey must have been an arduous one, Telemar, if this is the tapestry of your dreaming. May you find restful sleep at the end of your road, my friend, for I feel we will have little of that for a while. Walk with me a ways, Telemar. There are things we need to discuss. Death is all around you. I felt it on the Forsaken Road, and I feel it here. But you must not abandon hope, Telemar. Even the darkest night is followed by the dawn. All of us have left someone behind. That is why we brave the darkness. We fight so they may see the dawn. Do not lose sight of who you are, my friend. Do not despair. I would give my life 1,000 times to be even the smallest help to Aragorn, my chieftain. That is what it means to be one of the Dunedain. It was no different for these men of Rohan, or for their prince. They strove to protect their people, and would do so again if given the opportunity. Weep for the need of it, but do not mourn their choice. I know they must be content. If someone comes, let us meet him at the gate, and keep him from further disturbing your rest. Hurry, this way. He is close. He is your own foe to face, Telemar. I will not be able to help you stand against him, and you will be on your own. Let the knowledge that you have already proven the stronger lighten your heart, bring you courage. Oh, it's Morflack again. Bastard.
Telemar! You will never escape me. My hatred lives on. You cannot hope to defeat me.
Ooh. Your dreaming mind roams far afield, Telemar. Asleep, you are much like a ranger. I hope you do not mind my saying so. Kenneth chuckles, but the pleasant familiarity of the sound rings hollowly in the still air of the dream, and is soon gone. Our friends have their own road now, Telemar. May they reach Aragorn in time to be of use to him. It is my hope the most dangerous leg of their journey is behind them, but I fear it is not so. How much hardship will our friends face before the end? So much has been lost already. Oh man, I'm getting flashbacks to Galadir. He lost a daughter, and he almost lost himself. Galadir stands before you, tall and proud, but his eyes burn with fire, and his lip is twisted into a sneer.
I will not rest until he dies. Mordorith!
Oh, that's not right. Lubrinin, you must die. This way, Telemar. Galadir has passed beyond your help. Other of our friends dwell in your thoughts, Telemar. Lothrindir stands before you, struggling against his bonds, but his eyes show no sign of despair. Defiance shines from those wells of blue, and his mouth is a resolute line. Lothrindir resists. That is all he knows, and he will never submit to his captors. I fear he does not know any better. The only one who can save Lothrindir now is Lothrindir. Oh, there's Calanglad. Calanglad stares at the lake, his eyes glassy. He takes no notice of you. Gwendeth! Gwendeth! Are you there? I should not have left you, Gwendeth. But your duty... It was a mistake. I am not strong enough for this duty. Candith, Bregia, so many of my friends. I failed them, but I will not fail you, my love. No, I forbid it. Stop. Calanglad. Your thoughts turn to your friends, but remember you are held in the grip of your dreams. Nothing you have seen here is real, Telemar. I am sure our friends will be fine. Candith does not sound as certain as you might wish, and you cannot help but wonder if this is proof of your own worrying doubt or something more. What is this place, Telemar? That river could be the Anduin, but have you ever seen this place? I wonder what has called it to your memory. Someone else is here, Telemar. The time has come for me to leave you again. Good night, my friend. Ooh. What is it, Mr. Frodo? You don't look well, and have not since we came back to the shore. That shape won't be coming back, I'll wager. Legolas sorted that with his arrows, he did, and a good thing it was, too. You clutched your shoulder when it appeared and looked to be in a great deal of pain. Are you sure you're feeling all right? I'm fine, Sam. I felt a chill in my heart, and the pain in my shoulder reminded me of... it's gone now. Nothing more than a passing memory. I think we'll be fine for a while. The orcs that attacked us from the other shore were dismayed by the fall of whatever that shadow may have been, and yet every paddle stroke on the river brings us further south. As it does, my heart sinks southward still. Tonight the bow of Legolas saved us, but for how long will our fortune hold? Okay. Merry's a little upset. Pippin's freaking out. But a Balrog in the sky. It was a good shot, Legolas, I'll give you that. But up close, nothing can beat an axe in the hand of one of Durin's folk. Our journey leads us from danger into greater danger. To have lost Gandalf, to be pursued by orcs from behind, and to paddle into them ahead, what awaits us further down? And Gollum yet behind us. In your hands, the bow of Galadriel is deadly indeed, Legolas. The entire company is in your debt. Did you mark how the shadows fall dismayed the orcs on the far shore? I fear they will not attack us again in the night. My guess is that a clever waterman set them on us. We have evaded his tricks thus far. May our fortune hold. Well, Boromir's off by himself. Doesn't bode well. Boromir stands apart from the rest of the group, staring across the water to the far bank, but every now and again his eyes drift in the direction of the hobbits. Aragorn. I will take the first watch. The little folk need their rest. They have been through much tonight.
They were here. Yes, precious. Snaking and creeping, precious. Floating and hiding, no splishing and splashing. Like the fishes, Gollum. Gollum.
The creature Gollum stares past you with its eyes like lamps, but even in the grip of the dream you feel a chill at the thought you might be seen.
Are you a nice fishy? Tasty.
When you think for strength, Gollum, Gollum. Oh, I have tons of side quests and fun stuff in our homebrew win. Ooh, what is this mysterious sword? As you touch the sword, vivid color returns to the world. You are all alone. Candith is gone. Your friends are gone. You hear someone stumbling through the reeds. Telemar, where are you? Oh, it's Nona. I cannot see you, Telemar. Where are you? What is that? Who is that? Something is coming. Oh, that's right. She's been blinded. I forgot about that. That's Galadriel. The darkness is all around you. It flies with winged speed to endanger our secret purpose. Telemar, you must come to Lothlorien. Come to Lothlorien and bring the ghost. So cold. As you stare at Nona's lifeless body lying among the mist and reeds, you feel the waking world beginning to rip away the veil of sleep from your eyes.
The veil of sleep passes from your eyes, but the memory of what you have seen remains. The meaning of these troubled dreams, however, remains hidden to you.
Good stuff for sure. Good evening, Light Candle. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so we need to talk to Grimbold once again.
You had a bad dream. Such things are to be expected after a battle.
Grimbold's expression becomes darker and more concerned as you tell him what you remember of the troubling dream. Ah, this is not merely a bad dream, Telemar. This is elf magic of the worst sort. It was a mistake for me to think you were different. All your kind deals in mysterious forces, and I was a fool to think you would not tangle my men in your net. If you were not so valuable in a fight, I would command you to leave and never return. You could not leave my sight quickly enough.
This dream of yours is an omen of dangerous times ahead.
I will not force you to leave. You have been too valuable an ally. But heed this warning. Elf magic or no, this dream of yours is an omen of dangerous times ahead. It must steer your steps, but whether it steers them to good or ill, I cannot say. This I know, however. It is not your fate to stand with us again. Can you understand any of what you saw within that fog of sleep? You tell Grimbold that you do not know... You tell Grimbold that you do know of someone to whom the dreams seem to refer. The girl Nona, who called herself Wadu's ghost for a time and swore vengeance on Dunlendines in the pay of Saruman. You must begin by finding this girl, then. If she sought to slay Dunlendines, she is certain to be somewhere within the Gap of Rohan. They gather in Wolf's Cleft, and the Gap teems with them. Go to Wilfrith and Forthbrund, to the west, and see if he has seen any sign of this girl. Alright. We're gonna ride over there, and I will check with Chris as we do so. I'll take the slow
Welcome,
horse.
my friend.
Since I need to AFK for a few minutes. Happy Tolkien Reading Day, Gondorian New Year. I'm down for that. What time is it? Alright, where we at here? Oh, Kel's online. What time is it? 7:30? It's almost time for me to make my switch over. Because I think we're about to go back to Laurelin. But I want to see if I can get to that point before we head out.
Some of my men who fought at the ford spoke highly of you.
Well, for listens to you as you described Nona and her determination to slay Dunlendines in the service of Saruman. Not 2 hours ago, I heard the clash of sword on sword coming from the warlords of Athdar. To the west, perhaps your Dunlendine ally was stirring up trouble from the heights. While you're up there, you should slay some wargs yourself. Alright. Just a reminder to everybody who's watching, if you're new here, welcome aboard. We have a Discord server. Links are down below. If you want to come join us on the Laurelin server is where we play. Our gaming community, the Blackbirds, is here Thursday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights from around 8 p.m. Central onwards, and we also do some groups on Saturday and Sunday mornings from around 8 a.m. Central Time with some of our UK friends. Also do a lot of other stuff in the Discord, and of course, if you want to support the channel, you can join as a member. You can also pick up a subscription over on Patreon and get a lot of cool perks related to the Weave in the Void, which is the world map behind me. It's a 5th edition tabletop setting, a point-and-click adventure game, and a book series like Dragonlance, with chapters coming out twice a month, the most recent of which was published yesterday, Chapter 15. Thanks for joining, folks. I wonder if the writers count. About to find out. I hate that stupid bleed. Vegas, the flash of gold on the western side. How far away is that? That's... I can sneak around. Nope. I'm gonna get at least these guys. The member of the Drugleith was slain by sword stroke. Pieces of gold trail from his clenched fingers, and you pick them up and look at them curiously. As you straighten up, you see another glint of gold from the west, where two trails meet. Small pile of gold. You see another glint further to the west. Excuse Excuse me, that was a strange hiccup burp. How far away is it? We're almost there. I spy with my little eye, Nona the badass.
I did not expect to see you again, friend.
I am pleased you still live. You must have heard rumor of me. I have truly become Wadu's ghost, and the Gap of Rohan is my haunt. I have made use of the bribing gold we recovered in Kaglin, Killamar. I find warriors who have sworn allegiance to Saruman, and I leave piles of coin for them to discover. When they pick them up, I fall upon them and claim my vengeance. I have thinned the outliers of the army that gathers in Wolf's Cleft, but it is not yet enough to pay for the death of my brother. Wadu's ghost still hungers for the blood of those who served Saruman and kill in the name of the traitor wizard, and she will have her fill.
Why did you search for me, if not to join in my vengeance?
Oh, does she have that accent? I forgot. Nona listens attentively to your account of your troubling dream. When you have finished, she nods sagely. Dreams of this sort have meaning, Telemar. My people know this well. Great harm has befallen those who ignore the warnings of dreams such as this. I will go with you to see the Elf Queen. Let us return first to my home of Lunnock. I must bid farewell to my father, Svulk, before we begin such a journey. I want to make certain he is well before I go with you to this wood of gold. I will meet you at the front gate in Enidwith. You will automatically travel when you accept this quest. Well, that's cool. Nona searched the village but found no sign of her father.
I cannot find my father anywhere in the village.
Before Wadu was slain, Sivik used to go to the Pool of the King to listen to the water and think. Perhaps he's there now. Let us look for him there. The Pool of the King is northwest of the village. It's not too far away as I recall. I think I can get to it just by going through the village. Ooh, there's a dwarf marker, which I'm skipping those quests.
Nona has told me what you plan to do, and why.
I will not keep her from this journey, Telemar the High Elf. Dreams have power. All the Elglaig know this. We ignore their warnings at our peril. I wish to speak further with my daughter. Search through the pottery fragments that surround this pool for something she could bring with her on this journey to remind her of Solj. Sometimes things of value catch on the sides of the pool. Old things, shiny things, pretty things. Go, busy yourself while I speak to my daughter.
Okay, old fart, I'll do so. Found a barrel.
Did you find something? Ah, you did.
I do not know how long this rested in the bottom of the pool, Telemar. What caused it to drift to the bank and catch on the stones, but it did. And in that it is like my Nona, and like you. You are moved by forces a simple man like Suvok does not understand, and he does not presume to know where you will be on the morrow. He laughs again. The stone is pretty. Nona, my daughter, wear it in distant lands, and look on it and think of Suvok. Wield that sword of the horse lords, and think of your brother Wadu. You will be far away, but you will be near too. Close by in heart, close by in thought. Ah,
So this way is the way of battle, not the way of words. You said enough. I want... I don't know, those bacon-wrapped flapjacks sound pretty damn good. But I think I'll go with the crumpets. Yep, we're going with crumpets.
I do not believe in long farewells.
Alright, where's Halder? Let me just zoom in here. There he is.
You long to see the Lady Galadriel.
I would not keep you from her, Telemar, but I fear things are not so simple this time.
This Dunlending girl that accompanies you must be blindfolded if she is to enter.
You try to explain to Halder the reason you have brought Nona all the way to Lothlorien, but he remains unconvinced. This dream of yours could mean something, but even if it does, it does not excuse me from my duty. Since I know you, Telemar, I will allow her to enter with you, but she must be blindfolded. It is not negotiable.
I have the blindfold right here. This Dunlending girl who travels with you cannot be allowed to see the secret ways into Lothlorien. I must bind her eyes if she is to come with you to see the lady.
Guide your friend well, for I will not be responsible for any injury she suffers while blindfolded. Excuse me. Once I wrap this up, I will be switching over to the Guardian and preparing for the adventures of the evening with Maduros and Kel, and I'm not sure who else is going to log on tonight. This is far enough. You may remove the blindfold now. Alright. Nona is a badass. She really is. She's one of the coolest characters in the storyline for LOTRO. This land is a pretty one, as these elves seem fond of saying, but that is what the daughter of Subuk has to say. The hills of Dunlanglin at sunset are more beautiful by far. I submitted to the binding of my eyes for your sake, Telemar, and to learn the secrets behind your dreams, but do not expect it again. I will leave this land with my sight unhindered, or these elves will learn a sharp lesson at the point of Wadu's blade. Now, where is this elf queen? By the huntsman, this must be her. I did not expect you in Lothlorien, Telemar. What need has driven you hither, when so many need your help elsewhere? You relate to Galadriel the troubling images you beheld while dreaming in Grimbold's camp, but your spirits fall when she betrays no sign of understanding. Your dreams are your own, Telemar. I had nothing to do with the images you saw. The dream you describe is very troubling. Much of it seems born of worry for your friends, which is not unusual. But you saw more than that. Even you? How can that be? Yes, Nona, there are forces in this world greater than any of us, even Galadriel. The purpose is hidden to me, and I can only see glimpses. And yet, even in the darkest of hours, hope can never be truly lost. Hello, Telemar. Oh, he's in white now. Look at his... Oh, he looks so much cooler. Gandalf the White. Look at that. Look at his sword. Alright, that's a screenshot moment. Hold up. Me and my homie, just chilling. Scratch by my side. That's so cool. We have both been through a great deal since we last met Telemar, and neither of us is the same person we then were. I do not have the time to tell you what befell me since we parted, but know this, the quest remains. Your dream tells Galadriel more than she lets on, and it tells me more yet. Our friends face a grave danger along the Anduin. I hope it is not too late for them to avoid it. Gandalf's eyes seem to pierce you, and you shiver uncomfortably. There is something unfamiliar in the wizard's bearing. He reminds you of Saruman. Your dream may only hold a shred of truth, but even that could prove vital. This is my guess, Telemar. I think you are needed along the banks of the great river. Only there can you learn the purpose behind your dream. I am needed elsewhere. You will have to serve. It is good to see you, but there is just so much that needs to be done. The Eagles have proven able companions to me in these dark days. Gwahir has agreed to bear me where next I need go, and his brother Landrovo has been keeping his sharp eyes on the Anduin. Would that I could be everywhere. I fought against fire and shadow in the depths of Moria and on the peak, and when returned to this world I faced another foe from afar. These deeds have left me tired, and I will not speak of them now. But we will speak again, Telemar, if our deeds prove fruitful. And if they do not, well... Gandalf trails away. Suddenly, the blaze in his eye and a tone of mirthful anger, he continues. Perhaps they would have proven enough had we not stood around talking all about them for so long, my sentimental high elf. We have our own tasks now. Let us get to them. Alright. I do not know what to think of this Galadriel, Telemar. Her words are fair, but beneath the surface she wields strength to match even the fiercest warrior of my people. I am surprised. But let us do as you said. Perhaps the answer to the riddle of your dreams will be revealed along the great river. Alright.
I have taken you as far as I can.
The rest of your road leads along the great river. Ooh, I got a swan fountain for our house.
There is a camp of elves not far from here.
In Thinglad. It is an outpost from where my people watch for threats from the south. It is called Halderith. If you wish to know what has been happening along the river, it is a good place to start. Present yourself to Finloth at Halderith and ask for her tidings.
Mind my words, traveler.
Alright. That is going to be where we switch over to... and this is where things get so good, by the way. I do remember doing this last year, because this is you're going to be following the Fellowship down. And we're basically following the Anduin, and we get to the part where... Oh yeah, and you get to go through and watch the sequence when Boromir tries to steal the ring. And then he dies. Like, there's so much cool stuff that happens. This is a really good part of the storyline. I can't wait to be doing this. I have to record a bunch of episodes. All right, we're gonna switch over. Get into the Discord. And then I'm gonna go check. I need to check YouTube and emails and other stuff for comments. Oh yeah, we are off in Moria now. Got my goat. That's the most important thing. What is this deed? Oh, you get a deed for getting all the goats? I'll be damned, I did not know that. This is the goat I got last night. We got this for faction grinding and got this from Thorin's Hall. So at the very least, we're able to come into Thorin's Hall and have 62% run speed goats. Alright.
The dwarves will prevail.
There is so much work to be done, Eleanoroth, here and elsewhere in the mines. This has been a great victory for the Iron Garrison, but this is only the beginning of our toils beneath the mountains. You must aid our people here at Durin's Threshold, and at our other encampments if we are to have a victory in Khazad-dûm. When you've performed some of the tasks here at Durin's Threshold, you should seek for the Dolven View and for the Deep Descent. Speak and Sharpeye at the Dolven View to the east of here, and to Thitmar at the Deep Descent among the Silvertine Lodes. They will have ways for you to assist the Iron Garrison. So for the moment, I'm just going to grab all these quests.
We have seen naught of Durin's Bane.
Which I have
Be
done
wary if you journey into Moria.
several times before. But
If only
we've
the
got
elves were not so stiff-necked, we might make a swift victory of this endeavor.
we
We
have
will not retreat
new
before
people who
anyone.
have never played Moria before. So this is going to be a good place to hang out while we wait for people to get logged in tonight. And let's answer some YouTube comments, because looks like Elizabeth Bennett has some comments here. Well, you know what? I need to check. I'll log on the other account real quick. Because I don't remember what level I get new armor. I think it's 52. Because I need new weapons, new armor. Let's check Arendelle first. Because I think the last time I made myself a thing was level 42. I could swear it's level 52, so I probably can't make anything for level 50. Supreme. Where's it? Master. Oh, I could totally make an ancient steel sword for him. Oh wait, I have legendary. What am I talking about? I don't need a weapon. Herpa-derpy. Oh, it's minimum level 51, but well, I bet I can make a level 51 set of gear. I'm liking Kel's new tunic. Alright, check Thaler now. And we're gonna be getting going as we rolling through the Shire and into Moria. What's up? Did you get a new tunic?
I did.
That's what I thought, and shoulder pads if I'm not mistaken.
And some cape action.
Oh, hello. Very nice. I'm double checking armor because I don't remember what level is the...
I think 52 is the cell sword stuff.
That's yeah, so I was double checking. Cell sword is minimum level 51. Item level 52, but you can wear it at 51. How close am I to 51? Oh, I'm close. I'm gonna make this while we're sitting here. Ooh, I don't have enough bright brimstone. Do I have any on this character? I may need to go get some bright brimstone from the... from a skirmish camp. Oh wait, I probably sent myself a bunch and I haven't checked. Look at that, bright brimstone. Alright, let's see here. I should be able to make myself a full set and a shield, but I already have a weapon. You're an armor smith, right, Kel? You've got your own stuff sorted?
Yeah, I just need to get to the point where it, what is it? Procs to purple gear.
Mm-hmm. Cell swords, heavy shield, 2715. What am I currently wearing? I think that's going to be better than what I can craft, to be honest with you. Oh no, that's not the crit version. Never mind.
Yeah, the cell sword stuff's only marginally better than what I got.
You'll get a ton of really good gear from the epic quest lines here in Moria. Like really, really good, like better than crafted gear. Like I think it's the first time you get gear that's better than crafted gear.
Oh, interesting.
You start getting the orange, I think it's orange items, or yeah, blue. I think it's light blue, actually. Alright. Should be everything I need. The only thing I don't have is a cloak. Alright, those are sent to my mailbox. I can log him out.
Good evening.
Evening. I gotta turn the audio back down so I can hear you guys. Alright, so I've got that stuff in the bank to use at level 51. Man, speaking of bed bugs, Ross just put that in kinship. I had never dealt with bed bugs before, and we went to we were in France in at the end of 2019, and we were there doing photography and videography for the place I was working for the past few years. And they rented this villa outside, like an hour outside of Paris in the countryside. It's a beautiful place with, bunch of rooms. And we'd been there 5 or 6 nights, and one of the guests, who was an attendee of the workshop, came downstairs, and she was just had red bites all over her body, and like welts, like inch round welts all over her body, and we just couldn't figure out what it was. And then it started spreading to the other rooms. And then we eventually, I think by the second person, realized it was bed bugs, and they had to come out and fumigate the house and everything else. But like they spread so quick. And Chris, in our room, the last night we stayed, I woke up and pulled the sheet off my body, and there was 2 of them like on my stomach, like, and it was the creepiest thing I'd ever seen in my life. But I managed to get out of that house, and I only ended up having the 2 bites on my stomach, one on my ankle and one on my arm. But some of the other, like, I think 4 of the other guests out of like the 8 people, half of them got eaten alive. It was so bad. It looked like they had chicken pox. And I guess bed bugs are a pretty big thing in France during the summertime.
They're basically impossible to get rid of unless you superheat everything in your home.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty.
You gotta use steam.
Yeah. We dealt with one time, and we had to rent a storage unit, like on the shipping container boats, and it was attached to a heater, and they heated it up to 300 degrees, basically baked all our stuff.
Let's cook it. Oh, that's creepy. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK for a couple minutes while we see who else shows up tonight. And then we'll be good to go for something. Did you already do all your legendary stuff, Maduros? Like your weapons and everything?
Yep, I'm good to go.
Perfect. All right. Be back
Got
in
a
a...
goat and everything.
Yay! Meh. They make some pretty horrific noises when you dismount, by the way, if you haven't already found that one out. All right, I'll be back in a few.
Where do you have to go to travel to Moria?
Eregion, or you can go to Rivendell to Eregion.
Okay, but you can't go directly into Mordor?
Moria, not that I know of. I had to bind here.
I meant Moria, yeah.
Once you're inside Moria, there's a Sable Master, but it doesn't lead to anywhere outside. Ooh, I like the spotted donkey. I want one.
everybody should have a goat. Excuse me, everybody should have a goat now. Alright. I has returned. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming for the moment, so we can probably, once everybody's here, start meandering deeper in.
Where's here gonna be?
Moria.
Okay. I was working on my book quest.
Yeah.
I'm only on book 7, chapter 6. So I had to be at Thorin's Hall, so that's where I am.
Looks like there's some stuff to do outside the gate, too. I'm gonna run outside here because I think there's there's at least one thing to do out here. Place something on gravestones or something. Even and grievous. Yep, just north of here. And Maduros, neither you nor Kel have done this, right? Before?
I've never been in Moria, no.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm at the book quest where I need to go to Cardoon.
Oh, that's volume 1 stuff, man. That's so like 7 years ago.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot!
Examine Gamley's bed for bed bugs. Ooh. Blech. Like I was just talking about bed bugs. Nasty.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's
Is
bane.
that the Ale Association mount?
Rosk has the that's the one from the festival. It's the honey mount. Oh, I need to sell before we go any deeper.
The merchant halls of Khazad-dûm lie
Be
in
right
darkness now.
Yeah.
I am out front to the other zone.
I'll also say the faction items in here, as you start getting deeper into getting faction with all of these dwarves, there's actually some really good stuff you can get in terms of like cosmetics and also jewelry and stuff. Once Rack is here, I will let you guys lead Kel and Maduro, since the two of you have never done this before. And I will happily just toot along. Somebody got fish slap. Is that your legendary weapon, Kel? Or is that like something else that you've got equipped?
Yeah, that's the legendary weapon.
That's pretty cool. It's like a broadsword looking thing.
If I could draw it, I don't know how to draw it.
Yeah, I don't think you can, unfortunately, in this game.
That's one thing that everyone should take from Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Uh-huh.
One thing.
I like the shoulder pads that Maduro's has. Those are pretty cool. That whole outfit is...
I think it's the Bjorning armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got cool bracers. All that's pretty stout looking. Boots are the only thing in this game that are really hard to find. Like, I like both of your outfits, but the boots are ridiculously huge. Like,
I had better boots, but I took them off my outfit by accident. Oh, you know what? I have the mobile vault. I put them right back on.
the exception is like over here. Like, I would love, like, some of these dwarven boots are really cool. Like, I found a set in Rohan yesterday that are so cool, and I was like, why don't they offer those boots to players, you know? But unfortunately, I did get a good set from my lore master yesterday. They kind of look like swashbuckling boots, so.
There you go. I have very tall boots.
These are the boots I found.
Those are a little more not so
More
fat
realistic.
and wide. Yeah.
Okay.
See, like, Rosk's boots look really cool for his
took
hobbit.
a long walk and I made it. A little bit of a swim in the black swamp, and then I'm here.
Alright. Well, everybody should grab all the quests.
I need to dump some other ones. Agmar quest.
And make sure you do the vendor.
Did everyone do all the little quests around here?
The only thing I did was I ran out front, placed the banner, and did the bed bugs. That's the only 2 things I've done. Everything else I've still got.
Okay. So
We have to do swords.
The time has come
Yeah, I don't know.
drive
I need
forth the
to
horse from our
talk
kingdom.
to Bent Sharp Eye, and I need this Welcome to Moria quest, which is Assist Athels. Which I think Rack said he's fixing his quest log.
No, I'm right here. You guys took off.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're right at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm just gonna sell some crap real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Come on, goat. Let's go. I think that grabbed them all.
So you should have to kill some bed bugs right there, and then go outside and put up a banner. You might want to do those first.
Plant a banner at the grave of the fallen. Is that outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just a short run outside the door.
Okay. Yep. I don't think they have anti-coughing. Where's the bedbug one? Is it inside?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the clickable beds.
Had to kill the bedbug? Damn.
Yeah. And now you should have to get some dulled blades, which looks like they're up around the corner here.
Well, I think that's the next step after you talk to Athlos. You have to collect the blades and then forge them in the fire, I think.
Oh, okay.
You got to talk to him first, yeah. I would hold on to those faction items because Joe is going to need those for sure. Once he gets to 45, he'll need to get a goat. So anything we've got in terms of faction pieces.
Oh. So I guess I'm going to where you guys are going, around the corner.
Yep.
Alright, heading up there then.
If you guys haven't been here, man, you don't know what you're in for. This place is huge.
Yeah, I think the last time when we did this with that group we did a few years ago, Rack, it took us 3 months to get through here, and we did 3 days a week. We played. It was a
Yeah,
it was a
I
long
was so happy.
slog.
But not so stiff-necked.
I was so happy
We might
to get
make a
out,
swift
actually.
victory of this endeavor.
Yeah, by the time you finally make it to Lothlorien, it's like, oh my god, daylight!
I'm pumped for Lothlorien.
It's pretty cool. Mirkwood's
If they
pretty
had-
awesome as well.
If they had housing in Lothlorien, that's where I'd live.
Yeah, there's a lot of quests there. I'm in the next with my other character that I went through Moria with. I'm in the next zone after that, and that's where Moria expansion ends, and you have to get the other ones.
Mirkwood, yeah.
Yeah.
This quest humbled me because I'm spoiled by the VP benefits.
Fast smithing. Now the cool thing about this is there are some really good instances, really good dungeons, I should say, that are not instances in this. Well, they are, but
Public dungeons?
They're not public, but you can't access them from the instance finder. So.
Oh, okay.
They're dungeons that you have to zone into, and they are really, really good, and they used to be really freaking tough.
They were pretty tough, yeah. You can solo this place really slowly, but you do need groups.
Yeah, for that content, you can't do it. You have to ignore those quests entirely. And this is an important note. You will need to make sure that you have leveled up your skirmish guy, because at some point in the book quest, you are forced to do skirmishes for the epic book quest throughout here. And it's duo and trio. I think you can do 6-mans as well, but they're storyline instances, but they're done as skirmishes. So you have to make sure that you get your guy leveled up and have enough points and stuff.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. We have little time to speak.
Talk to Tubby Thickfist at the top of the stairs.
Dark things dwell now in Moria. I doubt that Lord Balin still lives. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Okay. Oh, Dwarven Axe on the ground here. Don't forget to click that. I'll start a quest, if I remember correctly. That might spawn it for everybody when you go click that cocoon. Where the hell is Moria? Yeah, it looks like we need to get it for Maduros.
Is that the axe?
It's returning to 2B.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
Ooh, nice gloves. My pants don't match.
That's my life every day.
I got skinny pants. Hey, look at my armor and my skinny pants. It says it's heavy armor, they just forgot to draw it in.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost? Here the dwarves is coming.
It's Bambi.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
You guys are going so fast, I don't know what I'm doing.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Okay. Oops, looks like we're going in the cave.
Don't fall, that's my only suggestion.
Yeah. If you fall, you're dead. There's no turning back now, boys.
Long Dark of Moria. Ooh, I forgot you can harvest inside of here. Ilex wood, yes please. Ooh, there's a quest here.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Search piles of debris.
Look, it's shiny trash.
These halls will be great once more. It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
I hear the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking shit from down below. Let's go kill about 5,000 goblins.
Yes. Iron Garrison Guide. I'm getting a screenshot up in here.
I always thought this was cool, this part right here.
Ooh, he's got 3 quests.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion. Abide here a moment and speak with me. Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
And that means I have a whole new set of armor to equip, so give me a moment here. Put follow on Kel.
To his doom.
Possibly. Alright. Oh, I can't do it in combat. Lame. Give me 2 seconds for you.
Gatorade break.
Yeah, I need to turn on some... Put on some new armor.
He yelled back at me.
Alright, should be good now. Did you just breathe on him and he died?
Pretty much.
Oh, maul some orcs, dude.
This is Weggle.
May Durin return soon to his halls. May Durin return soon to his halls.
I gotta check these for cosmetics, because some of this stuff looks pretty cool, and I'm looking for a new pair of boots.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Speak with the dwarf near the goblin camp. Where is... Did we miss a guy? I think I need to turn back around, because there's a... I gotta turn it on the other side of that dwarf encampment, I think.
Same.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
No worries, Misha. Take your time, rest up, recharge the batteries. That is far more important than a video game. Lies, you're fired.
No game for you.
Just bring cookies next time, please. All will be forgiven with cookies. But in all seriousness, make sure you rest up.
These halls will be great once more.
Alright.
Hold on, I gotta swap a weapon. Okay.
Deal on the Kazit Skarn deposit. What?
Unless you have a D20, sir, it's on site.
Oh, we must need to go up there.
You sure? I had these memorized at one time.
Sell if you need to. This is a good place.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria. Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance. Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
And
have you ought to trade?
don't sell the faction items, because they'd be worth a lot.
Is it worth even using them?
Oh yeah, dude, because of all the there's cosmetic gear, there's class only things, there's jewelry, a whole bunch of stuff you can get from the faction merchants. Hang on, I'm just double checking before I sell anything here.
You guys, you never pause. If I even look in my inventory, you guys are gone.
It's the EQ2 in me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right. There's multiple stuff
Maybe.
north and south. You know, I don't remember these, like, glowing mushrooms the last time I played. I wonder if they've done some VFX enhancements.
I thought they did a video upgrade, didn't they?
They've done something.
I think it looks better in here.
I do want the Super Deluxe Extra Edition brownies, Misha, please. Thank you very much. Special brownies 100% all the way. And now I'm really hungry for brownies or something, though. Ugh. I had my chocolate chip cookies in the morning, so there's no cookies left. Looks like I've gotten all that I could get down in this part.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Okay, you want to pause right here so I can do a bio? Don't
Yep.
take off.
Yep, I'll wait here before we go into the north chamber.
Time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Following you.
Yeah, if he's doing a bio, I'm gonna grab a snack. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. I hear some people fighting. I hear somebody fighting.
Alright, I'm back. Anybody else is still missing? Madros.
There's plenty of ilex wood down here.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see ilex wood all the way to Laurelin.
Was Maduros AFK, by the way? I saw him. Still see him down at the camp.
Possibly we might have to stay here.
It's all good. I think we get deeds for all of these anyway. There he be.
There he is.
Don't forget to grab this fungus rack.
They're all dead.
Yeah, we kind of slaughtered them. It's all good. They'll be back in a moment. There's a couple out here.
Yeah. Hoorah! Hoorah, everybody!
You're welcome for the extra 600 hit points.
Hey, can you guys hold up a second? I gotta go grab something from somebody outside.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get out of this place, maybe in a safer place.
Let's put follow on somebody.
Okay.
Looks like you're done with that, Maduros.
Yep, I'm good.
Meander our way back.
I like Moria.
It when we get deeper in, you'll start to see the visuals from the films come into play. There's some pretty epic scenery.
May Durin return soon to his halls. Dwarves must fight for dwarves. These halls will be great once more.
Okay, sorry about that.
Gamley's Fly Swatter.
If we are to find Mithral and Khazad-dûm,
Ooh, a couple of new shields.
Deal with the orcs.
I don't. Ooh, the graphics on that one's not too bad. Hmm. New quest, the Hive Queen. Well, I better wait up, make sure everybody's got that before we go up in there.
These crystals look like they're gonna hit me in the face. Anybody else grab the insect hammer?
The Fly Swatter.
Yeah, the fly swatter, yeah. A fly swatting hammer, I love it.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from
I
our
don't know
kingdom.
which one of these shields to take for the cosmetic. I think I'm gonna take that one.
When you're among the dwarves, do as the dwarves do. Just use a hammer for everything.
I think I like this cosmetic shield a lot more. Looks very dwarvish. We have a follow-up quest.
Wants me to
Stand
talk
and
to
speak with
Thornhall
me.
again.
The fate of
He's back.
Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
To who now?
Back at Lemma Dumb.
Oh, I don't
Back in the
have any.
hallway.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
anybody to talk
yeah,
to back
after
there.
you kill the queen, you gotta go back.
Oh, you meant Thornhall? Yeah, sorry, that's where I'm at right now. I don't know where you guys. Oh, you guys are still up there. My bad. I'm all tabbed out reading shit, not paying attention. To the Dolphin View.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
Are you guys gonna sell anything?
Yeah, we can sell at the next town. We're getting pretty close. And I would recommend changing your bind to here.
Oh, that's right. There's a lot of quests at this place.
Right, and this is a hub, and it's got fast travel.
Here's the
These
horse.
halls will be great once more.
I gotta remember where the milestone is. Oh, right here in front of me.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
The North Downs of all places.
Oh, you're still bad in the North Downs.
No, the stable master will bring me to the North Downs.
What?
The house of
For
Doreen
real?
will live
Yeah.
forever.
There didn't used to be any fast travel out of
Dwarves
Moria.
must fight for dwarves.
Hang on, which one are you looking at?
One way over there on the east side.
Oh, I bet that's a mission
May Doreen return
stable
soon to his
master.
halls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a mission one. I'll be damned. Yeah, because there didn't used to
there's
be.
another one. Yeah, I forget. It's over here, isn't it?
Yeah, you can totally go to Trestlebridge. I'll be damned. That's cool because there didn't used to be any way out of
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid
out of
for their
Moria
crimes against us.
until you get to the 21st hall, and then you can. I think you can ride to the 21st hall to the doors on either side of Moria.
I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles. I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Dark
We
things
go down
dwell
to deep
now
descent
in
while we're
Moria.
here.
Let's see, what other quests am I missing? These ones. So these ones over here, these two guys here with the weird type of ring over their head. It's like a ring with a sword through it. These are for traceries for your weapons.
Stay a moment, friend.
So if you're on the hunt for like traceries and ways to level up your
Whoa.
legendaries, you
Broke the
can get them over
leg.
here.
Hold on. Are you guys gonna sell, or are you taking off already?
I'm not taking
I'm
off
just-
yet. I'm still.
I'm just trying to make sure I get all the quests.
Yeah, I'm still running around. I gotta
The
sell.
orcs will one day
Oh,
burn upon
okay.
the crucibles of our fathers.
Dark things dwell now in Moria. Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Yeah, to take my dog on a walk. He needs to piss, so I'll be back. I'm going AFK.
Alright. I've got 2 new items I can slay. slot on my sword.
Don't forget to do your tasks over here. If you have tons of crap in your bag, get your 5 levels of.
Our resources are a result of driving the orcs from our halls of old. The foundries of Khazad-dûm will soon burn brightly once more.
I think I got all the quests grabbed around here. I suppose I should grab these anyway, because I could use some,
Come and stay a moment, friend.
I could use a tracery.
Greetings, traveler.
That's
Will
a
you stay a moment?
fused garnets. I think those are body drops, if I remember correctly. Alright, well, while he's AFK, I'm gonna go check some YouTube stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, Karen.
Did we go to a deep descent yet?
Oh, we were just waiting for you.
No, I think we just everybody's grabbed all the quests up here.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna just follow Kel and Maduros wherever you guys want to go.
Do you suggest using all your faction things and build up your faction?
Eventually, I mean, yeah, totally. I'm just saving mine up for now.
I went this way selfishly.
I think it's pretty much any direction is a good direction at this point because they send you off in all directions with quests. This one is cave claws and rubble.
Oh, did you guys go across the top?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking the bottom. What the hell?
We need to place a banner somewhere. I don't see that anywhere on the map either. The road is ours. Lonely Span can be found by following the east path past the cooling chamber from the W camp. Head to the Lonely Span and plant a banner of the dwarves there.
Plant the banners up here.
Well, looks like that's it. Did Rat catch up with us yet?
Right here.
Cool. Cool.
Holy shit.
Don't fall. Yeah.
Just
That's a lot more zone.
Oh, dude, just wait. We are in one small section of like one wing. We're in one small section of like a wing of Moria. There are many wings and many sections, and it goes down, 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 and down, 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 and
There's
down.
like a giant city in the bottom that you can't ever seem to get out of, and
Oh, and yeah, and you get to go all the way down to like where Gandalf falls when he's fighting the Balrog. There's some cool stuff down in here. I may have got turned around here because I'm talking and not paying attention. That part, when you go down to the very, very depths and you're going to where Gandalf fell after he fought the Balrog, that place is so freaking huge down there. And there's a giant lake, and you can't. Yeah, you just either swim it or go around it, and it takes forever.
oh yeah, that's creepy down there.
Mine. Sorry, the goblin in me is coming out.
I thought I was way up on prospecting. I can't even do it.
Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Oh, I did not have this quest to turn in. Okay. Return to set. Sought, not set.
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it. If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
Alright.
Many thousands dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
The only quest I have now is scouting ahead, it looks like.
Oh, I didn't get all of the claws for some reason. I still got 4 to go.
Well, they're easy. You just run across the bridge real quick. We'll grab them.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, for sure, Grievous. That's one of the reasons I love this game, because it does capture the spirit of Tolkien very well. It's the cave claws, not the Grudbergs, right?
Defeat deep claws.
Yeah, it's these
They're
dudes.
down at the bottom over here. Oh, there's one. Oh, somebody got tossed.
Piles don't get tossed, we get thrown with style.
Alright, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, where's the turn in?
Over here by the bridge. You just ran past them.
Oh, there it is, right in my face. Ooh, that's a nice little dagger. All right.
All right. What's next? Find Wing Fast.
Fast over here somewhere.
Wig Fast, sorry. And this is where, if my wife ever gets to this point, it's going to be murder on her trying to get down these stairs. Alright, where is that dude? Scouting ahead. This time you'll need to come down, Rack, once you get that quest.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs. If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
So Brandon Sanderson's Kickstarter, I just was watching the video, and they are giving back to the community. He is backing every single publishing Kickstarter that's currently running. With some caveats, I guess, but that's pretty stand-up-ish. But he's also got, you know, $40 million or whatever something now from a Kickstarter to throw around. Rats. Oh, you mean I get to have fun with somebody following me? Ooh. Alright, Moria, the Great Delving. We need all of these guys.
Oh, hello, big guy.
I gotta remember Kel is following me and not to drop him to his death. Although if I do, it's on stream and it will be funny. Oh, he won't be able to get food stores though. Hang on, why did I not grab that one? Alright.
Now kill some goblins.
I'm just gonna stay down in here and keep slaughtering goblins because Kel's on. He'll need all the food stuff and he's still on follow.
Ooh, there's a big white hand. Check this dude out. Urukai. Do you remember these guys last time?
Mm-hmm.
Is that new?
No, they were there before.
There's the Scooby-Doo Scooby-Doo version of orcs.
It just fell off the side. That sucked.
I did have the mark in the white hand in my inventory, by the way. That's for the lieutenant we just killed. So everybody should check that. There's a. It looks like a goblet in your inventory with a green background. Oh, Kel's back. All right, cool. So he's getting all his stuff. So don't forget to check your inventory for that, guys, because when the lieutenant spawns, we'll need to get him again.
Oh, Mark of the White Hand?
Yep.
We only can have one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to start the quest, or?
Yeah, you need to open that up and take the quest. It'll have you. It'll then tell you to kill the lieutenant that we just killed.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to wait for him to spawn. It doesn't take too long. Where's the overseer?
God, why did they dump 100 into your frickin' bag?
Here he is.
Ooh, I got my dragon. Who do we turn that into?
Up top with that other dude. We gotta go to anyway.
Rat.
Grats.
I got to put on my dragon chest piece.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Ooh, that looks badass.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. Dwarves must fight for dwarves. The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. Abide here a moment and speak with me. Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Okay. Grats.
Thanks.
Wonder if we all get credit when you do that. Nope, only one person gets credit. Per destruction.
Pretty lame.
Mm-hmm.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance. Come to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm.
Alright, now we need overseers. Aha, one more.
Can a champion use a spear?
I don't know. Don't actually
Man,
know on that
this
one.
damn spear has like all kinds of frickin'
These halls will be great once
procs
more.
on it.
Westernese damage. I could use it. But I have a legendary weapon, so there's no point. Oh yeah, this will be better than...
May Durin return soon to his halls. We have seen naught of Durin's
Ah,
bane.
my first infused
Be wary
garnet.
if you
Nice.
journey into Moria.
And a goblin hewer sword.
Drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Nope, spear's a two-hand weapon.
I'm still missing one overseer.
So what does this stored wealth experience do?
I think it's like you pop it and you get a it's like rest XP. I think that's the one. So it gives you an XP bonus for a certain amount of time. Well, not a certain amount of time. It gives you like blue XP, so that you're getting like extra bonus.
Find the source of the echo. Find the source of the echo. Find the source of the echo.
And that is over here somewhere. How do we get over there? I see one way to get over there. The other way might be to go up top. Oh, never mind. There's stairs right here. Rucksack. Ooh, there's a dropped journal here. The journal has some quests here, everybody, as an FYI. 2 quests from the dropped journal. If I remember correctly, yeah, it's for later. Okay, what's next here? One is due east. Long echo. Why does it still say? Oh, okay, that's what the long echo is now. We gotta complete the 2 objectives. Okay, that makes sense. Couple levers we can pull here. Oh, I forgot about these. The giant dwarven faces with the waterfalls coming out. Oh, there's some papers right there. What are these papers? Riddles in the library. That's a different quest for those papers, by the way. Is it something downstairs or up top? Ah, ancient dwarf text. It's probably this. Yep. That was it.
Hey, don't ask me. I don't know where I'm going.
Up, 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 and away.
This is the other path down, right? There we go.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here. Though we have not seen it. If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here. Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here. Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles. What foul...
Alright, that's a forced solo quest over there. And I could turn in my garnets.
Well met, friend.
Oh, hang on a second. He wants me to do a quest?
I wish I could use my rally horn to get to you, because I got lost on the stairs here.
Well, all three of these quests here are forced solo quests for follow-ups, by the way. So we're going to have to drop group to do them.
We go into the cooling chamber.
There's the cooling chamber.
Oh, yeah.
There is... Let me open
That's
this up
solo.
again.
I gotta go clean up my gear first.
He literally, you have to do it solo, or you can do it with one other person. And then if you have the garnets, which I have 2 garnets, you should have gotten those from quests. These 2 quests are also solo quests that you have to do, I believe. So I'm gonna drop group. And do some questing here.
Greetings, traveler.
Yep, it's a fourth. These are all forced solos.
Dwarves are not alone in their search for Mithril.
So are we all going to do that one right now? The cooling chamber?
I'm doing one of the... I have 3 quests that are forced solo, so I'm going to do those right now. One of them is the cooling chamber, but then there's the 2 quests with the garnets.
At your service. Greetings, traveler.
Many armories and forges of the dwarves lie dormant in Khazad-dûm, awaiting the hands of their masters. One such has been claimed by the orcs of Moria for a training hall. If the forge is to see service again, the orcs must be driven forth.
Well, those two went pretty quick, the garnet ones. Hey, Brian, what's up? Can you trade these essences? Kind of looks like you can. Some of them, anyway. Do any of you has will as a stat that you give a shit about?
Negative. I still don't get how to drag the runes onto the traceries.
Well, there's so if you have your character sheet open and you see your weapon, you shift and right click, and you'll see your item. And then you have the window, and below it are the things that you there are opens. There may be some open slots depending on if you have leveled up the item or not. Certain traceries can only be used in certain slots. So like the Word of Mastery slot can only take Word of Mastery
Can you
socket
send
types.
me an invite?
I'm not finished. I gotta do one more instance. Do you see what I'm getting at, Kel? Or
Yeah.
And then, so not everything can be slotted into every item. So like on mine, I have open right now. I have a Word of Mastery open and I have a Word of Craft open. Now I actually just got from those 2 Garnet quests, I just got a Word of Mastery one, which I actually want. So I'm gonna drag, and you could probably see this on. It'll be delayed for you, but on the stream. So I'm going to take this Shield Smash and I'm going to drag it over here to the Word of Mastery and I'm going to drop it into that slot. It's going to confirm that I want to add that to my sword. Now I've added it. It's only level 51 of level 52, so if I want to level it up, then I would need to take one of these enhancement runes and drag that on top of the Shield Smash ability. And it would say, would you want to use this to level up the Shield Smash damage? And I would say yes. And now it's capped out at level 52, so I can't level it anymore until I level the item. And right now the item is at 52. If that doesn't necessarily make sense, you could watch it on the stream and it might make more sense to see it visually.
Above the great forges of Khazad-dûm
Yeah,
lies
I'll
a
bookmark
chamber
the
that was
timestamp.
used to cool the rising steam and return it as water to the pools of Moria. What purpose could goblins have within the walls of that ancient chamber?
Well met.
Yeah, it's a private instance, Salmon Fire. It's one of these quest zones that you have to come into and do.
Whenever you get through them, just make sure you re-add us.
Mm-hmm. If it ever punts me out of the zone. I might be stuck on loading out and have to relog the client. There it goes.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Alright, that should be all the quests here.
Still have one more.
What's that?
I still have one more.
Okay, no worries. That's a good chance for me to do some inventory management and a bio.
Which quest is this?
These halls will be great once more. If Durin's Bane lives still, we will destroy it and make of it a standard to terrify our foes.
Can't do the gym quests in a group, so I'm gonna have to jump out.
Okie dokie.
The Lords of Moria have returned.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Alright, I'm back. Well, they did it to me earlier today too, Maduros. I had to log out when I was doing something. I forget what I was doing this morning. But it froze, and I had to just completely log the client. Do do do. Is there a mailbox around here? Right there. Scholar, 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 scholar. That is metalsmith. Jeweler, jeweler. I'm gonna send all these to my jeweler. Actually, hold that thought. Those go to my weaponsmith. That goes to my weaponsmith. Alright, inventory should be cleared out now. Did it boot you again, Maduros?
Okay, I'm supposed to do the training hall. I still got one more. Where's that one at?
I have no idea, Rack.
That's... Oh, okay. Gotta jump out of the group again.
What did you get for rewards out of those?
Some traceries for my weapons and my class items.
Okay. Yeah, it used to be like shards.
Yeah, it's worth doing in my opinion because I got two really nice traceries which I was able to slot into my weapon in my class item.
So, do we keep the same weapon now?
Yes. Yes, it levels up with you, and you have to reforge it like every... I think it's every 5 levels you reforge it. I forget what the tutorial told me, but it levels with you all the way now.
That's way better.
Oh yeah, so I think it's a much better system.
First time through, everybody was trying to sell like 20 weapons they found.
Mm-hmm. Or what I used to do, hang on a second. What I used to do is then you'd have your extra weapons, and I'd level 5 weapons at a time, whatever was the max I could level, and have my main and class items equipped, and then as I would max those out, just turn them in for the XP items and the max level runes so that I could turn around and put those into my main weapons. But it's so much easier this way, because now it's literally no more leveling up all those other items, you just have the 2. The only thing I think that hasn't changed from what I understand is they still have, because it's a legacy item, they haven't gotten rid of it yet, which is the bridles for war horses and Rohan. Those are no longer, like, if you have them equipped, you can't get rid of them off of your war horses, and they don't do anything because they're part of the legacy system, but it's not part of the weapons or class items, so they have some hiccups with that one.
I'll have to find a video on all the changes that have been made.
It's more complicated than it. How do I say that? It's less complicated than it seems to be, but it does take some learning. But basically, the easiest way to think of it is that your weapon and your item level with you forever. And as it levels up, it gets more slots that you can put stuff into. But the slots are different. So you have a heraldry slot and a mastery slot and a this, that, and the other slot. And you can only put things of that type into those sockets. So like I have yet to find a word of craft type, but I have word of mastery, two words of masteries, and 1 heraldry, and then a word of craft. So I have 4 items that I could theoretically slot into my legendary weapon, but I've only found 3 that I can use. I still have yet to find a word of craft. So, and then I think my other one, I have yet to find a heraldry tracery for my guardian's belt or a word of craft, but my 2 words of masteries are full up. So it's the easiest way to do it is there's slots, things go into the slots. They have to be a matching type of thing to go into the matching socket slot. And then you can level those. Here's the other fun part. The weapon or the item levels up, and you have to reforge it just like you used to have to reforge the old weapons. But this time when you reforge, you just get more slots that you can put onto that item. And then the items that you put into those sockets can be leveled up individually as well. You have to use the enhancement runes for that. You just drag them on top of it, and it levels them up. But you can only take them as far as the level of the weapon or the item. Let me answer you in text, MB, because that's an easier answer in text. If Maduros is having hiccups getting back on, it might be a good time to call it in any case, because I think it's 10 o'clock for some people.
Yep.
I finally do daylight savings on Sunday, so I'll be back on everybody else's time.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
I seem to remember some of these. Yeah, there's like cosmetic stuff here. There's stuff for your home. Decorative. Ooh, they even have decorative wall stuff now. What? And like hunters can get specialty ports from these guys after you get faction. And there's a whole bunch of like housing stuff on here now. That didn't used to be here. That's all new.
I think I'm gonna log off. I gotta go and I got another alt that I need to get through the festival stuff for tonight.
Yeah, no worries, man. I think Maduros is probably gonna not make it back on. It looks like because he said he's had to relog a couple of times and it's not working.
Cool. Well, hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be late tomorrow night. I don't know what time I'll be around because my nephew wants to play Minecraft because we haven't played in about a month because of the move and everything else. So I will be around, but it'll be later. So you guys should definitely do stuffs without me until I get on. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Ross.
All right.
Okay, see you. See you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Rack, Kel, I'll call it here, I guess, since Maduros is
Okay.
doesn't look like he's getting back on.
I'm just finishing up that gym, the last gym quest.
Cool. I'll be on tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's a good question about tomorrow night. Theoretically, I have an electrician coming tomorrow morning, assuming this one doesn't flake out. In which case, I might not have. We should have power by tomorrow night, even if he does work. I'll keep you guys posted in Discord.
Okay.
Have fun, boys.
See you later, dude.
For the stream, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, no worries, MB. Well, it'll be interesting because they have Ubisoft has the open world Pandora game launching for next gen consoles this year at some point. So the mobile game is something different for the Avatar IP. And then it did die off for a long time because they've just been in production for so long with the next movies, but it is about to happen. So anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't forget all the prerequisites and stuff that I go over every time we finish a stream. If you liked what you saw here tonight, don't forget you can support the channel by joining as a member and go over to Patreon, or I should say, go over to Patreon. You can also subscribe over at Patreon, where you get a bunch of cool perks like access to the book chapters, expense reports, and everything else for the Weave and the Void, which is the world map behind me. It is the world that I'm building alongside my wife and my brother. We have the books, which are like Dragonlance. Chapters are being published twice a month. We also have the point-and-click game, which the demo is available now for free to download. We also have the 5th edition tabletop books, which are coming out in June digitally. You can pre-order those now through the Patreon page. You can also stick around because we've got the Kickstarter coming in July or August for the hardback versions of those. Don't forget we have Discord. You can join us there. I'll be back again tomorrow morning. And don't forget we stream Lord of the Rings Online with our gaming community every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 8 p.m. Central onwards, and from Saturday and Sunday mornings from around 8 a.m. For a couple hours in the morning playing with our UK folks like Martok and beyond. So, thanks everybody for the support tonight, for hanging out this evening. Got some more fun videos tomorrow, actually, at, I believe, noonish, 11 or noon. I've got Renfail, the Bearded Dwarven Princess, reads The Hobbit. And I'm talking about how guys like Corey Olsen are full of shit when they say that you cannot, that Tolkien never said that dwarves have beards, because in The Hobbit I have found no less than 30 mentions so far of hobbits specifically, or dwarves, not hobbits, dwarves specifically being mentioned as having beards. So, some people don't get it. Anyway, everybody, see you tomorrow.